Hello everyone, you're welcome. This is Think Tank with LAURECHE. It's always such a beautiful thing to be able to share thoughts with you. The whole idea about Think Tank with LAURECHE is for you to have a second thought about the things that you do on a daily basis, the choices you make on a daily basis. Just think, am I making the right choices? Am I actually, making informed decisions? Right? Because your decisions actually dictate the way your life turns out. So today, what are we going to be thinking about? We're going to be talking about principles. Yes, principles. What are principles? Principles are, simply put, fundamental truths that actually guide a system, a behavior, whatever it is that we're considering. The fundamental truths, the basic truths on which any system runs. So imagine you do not have foreknowledge of the principles that guide a certain endeavor and you just get into it. You're definitely going to mess up. There are principles that guide relationships. There are principles that guide marriages. There are principles that guide businesses. There are principles that guide money. But for today, let's talk about money. That's because it's very relatable. No matter the color, no matter the greed, it's very relatable when we talk about money. I'll give you an instance. Say you have a 10-year-old son and you decide to give him $1,000. What do you think, as a gift, what do you think that boy is going to do with $1,000, 10 years old? What do you think he's going to do? I can imagine that 10-year-old would decide to blow it. He can blow it on a single game, a single computer game, because that's the level he is at, all right? If you take the same $1,000 and give to an entrepreneur who is just starting out in business, what do you think that this person is going to do with $1,000? Definitely not computer games. Definitely not, especially if it's a wise entrepreneur, a wise business person. Definitely he or she would want to use that $1,000 to solve a need. Money principles. Do you know that there are people that do not believe in saving? Now we're talking money. They don't believe in saving. So as the money comes in, they're using it and using everything. They are not acquainted with the first things, the fundamental things about money. One of the principles about money, that's financial principles, is you do not spend everything that comes your way. There's got to be some part saved. Some people have the excuse, they say, even the one that I get is hardly enough. It can hardly pay the bills. But guess what? If $500 can't pay the bills, then the wise thing to do is to engage one of the principles about money, which involves saving some. Don't spend as much as you get. Why? Number one, it gives you that discipline. It instills the saving culture. It's a discipline. You say to yourself, I'm going to push me to live within this amount of money, even if I'm earning more. With that, you're able to put aside something that you can invest to get even more money. See? There is a principle of sowing and reaping. If you have not sowed, why are you expecting to reap? So there are principles guiding every single thing that we do in life. And let me tell you something else. When you know the principles, when you are acquainted with the principles of whatever it is that you're involved with, the truth is it ensures that you actually have lasting results. Without principles, you make errors, you mess up businesses, you mess up homes, without principles, because you do not know the fundamental truth that guide such an endeavor. But armed with the principles, what happens is you're able to walk your way through and ensure that you have lasting results. Think about this.